Question number 1. Can you define wetland? Wetlands are areas covered with water that support aquatic plants or hydrophytes, include bogs, marshes, and swamps. Wetlands also can be defined as regions which present at or near the soil surface all year or for various periods of time throughout the year, including the growing season.
Question 2. Can you describe how wetlands look like and where we can find them? A wetland is entirely covered by water at least part of the year. The depth and duration of this seasonal flooding varies. Wetlands are transition zones. They are neither totally dry land nor totally underwater. They have characteristics of both. Plants that live in wetland are uniquely adapted to their watery soil. Wetlands plants are called hydrophytes. Seasonally dry wetlands or wetlands with slow-moving water can often support trees and other sturdy vegetation. More frequently, flooded wetlands have mosses or grasses as their dominant hydrophytes. Wetlands exist in many kinds of climates on every continent except Antarctica. They vary in size from isolated prairies photos to huge salt marshes. They are found along coast and inland. Some wetlands are flooded woodlands full of trees. Others are more like flat, watery grassland. Still others are choked by thick, spongy mosses.
Question number 3. What is the benefit of wetland in our ecosystem? There are many benefits of wetland in our ecosystem, such as defending our beach from wave action, mitigate flood damage, absorb pollutants, and enhance water quality. They offer habitat for animals and plants, and many of them are home to a diverse range of life, including species and creatures found nowhere else. Wetlands can be considered as biological supermarkets. They produce a large amount of food, which attracts a variety of animal species. These animals spend part or all of their life in wetlands. In the water, dead plant leaves and stems decompose into tiny particles of organic material known as detritus. This enhanced material nourishes many small aquatic insects, shellfish, and small fish, which in turn feed bigger predatory fish, reptiles, amphibians, birds, and mammals.
Question 4. How wetland ecosystem play a role in mitigation of climate change? Wetland ecosystem play an important role in mitigating climate change. First, wetlands can absorb and store carbon to reduce greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. After that, wetlands help reduce flooding and reduce droughts. Inland wetlands, such as floodplains, rivers, lakes, and swamps, act like sponges, absorbing and storing excess rainfalls and reducing flood surges. During the dry season in arid regions, wetlands provide shelter for wildlife and supply water for the community. Lastly, coastal wetlands such as mangrove, salt marshes, seabed, and coral reef act as shock absorbers. They reduce the intensity of wave and storm surges, protect coastlines from flooding, and reduce property damage and habitat loss for birds, fish, crustaceans, and marine life such as turtle and dugongs. Wetland crop roots also stabilize shorelines and cliffs and reduce erosions.
Question number 5. What kind of threats will destroy the wetland area? One kind of threat that will destroy the wetland area are invasive species introductions. Invasive species such as weeds can invade and compete for resources with natural plant species. Next, wetland water bodies can be contaminated by a variety of activities, including chemical usage, the discharge of pollutants and hazardous materials into wetland areas, and unintentional chemical or oil spills. Some pollutants are harmful to animals and have a negative impact on wetland water quality. Moreover, natural phenomena such as fire, floods, cyclones, and drought all have the ability to modify and destroy wetland ecosystem. Fire especially may destroy or alter wildlife habitat in the vicinity of wetlands.
Question C. In your opinion, how can we promote the wetland importance to the public? What is the best platform can be used to raise the awareness on wetland importance to the public? In my opinion, we can promote the importance of wetland to society through campaigns, programs, and mass media. First, the authorities were able to conduct wetland conservation campaigns and expose the importance of wetland to the community. For example, the authorities may hold educational activities and celebration of World Wetlands Day every year. Besides, non-governmental organizations can make a significant contribution important in educating the public about wetlands through publication, websites, and teaching resources to raise awareness. They can also spread the benefits and importance of wetlands to the community through radio and advertisements. Finally, the government is responsible for promoting wetlands and reporting wetlands conservation and management achievement in the news to help raise awareness of the value and function of wetland, thus emphasizing the importance of managing wetlands and coastal estuaries to protect seagrass, mangrove, and submarshes.